What's up guys, with Vision Card Hard Quests coming out recently, I thought it'd be a good idea to talk about some of the best Vision cards for free-to-play or casual players to start farming up in order to improve your account. If you have the Vision cards that we talk about in this video maxed out, you'll have a pretty solid base to beat any of the content that the game will throw at you in the future. Now in this video, we're going to focus on generic Vision cards, or more specifically, Vision cards that are good for squads of any element. Now there's a lot of Vision cards that are great for mono element teams as well, so as you're farming Vision cards and hard quests, be sure to split your time between the top cards from this list as well as a couple of the more element specific Vision cards for your best teams. If you guys liked the video, learned something new, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe buttons below, and let me know in the comments section your thoughts on this list and what Vision cards you are farming. First and foremost, I want to talk about the ODIN card as my top recommendation. This is a Vision card that every single account should strive to get to level 99. The party buff of 20 unit attack resistance is phenomenal, and for those who don't know exactly what this does, this means any ability that targets just a single target or doesn't have an area of effect will do 20% less damage on your entire squad. It's one of the best catch-all party buffs in the game. A good majority of the abilities in the game are single target, especially in PvP. Tidus has a bunch of single target abilities, Yuna's Enhanced Holy, Black Witch Helena's Black Rose Judgment. In addition, for evasion teams, almost all of the guaranteed hit abilities in the game are single target with the exception of Detonation Blast, so you can really beef up the survivability of your evasion units with this card. The unit buff of Maneater plus 10% is another great general buff for PvP and a lot of PvE situations as well. Lastly, the card boosts the attack of the unit that it holds by 142, which is one of the higher attack buffs for Vision cards. The accuracy bonus for ice units is a nice add-on for this card, but make no mistake, this is not an ice only card. Every time that I'm building a team for things like tower, brutal difficulty quests, etc., I find myself putting this card on the team because it's just so good. Many day one players were able to max out this card from the MOG shop when it was featured, but if you didn't get this to 99 or you started the game here in year 2, this is my top recommendation for a Vision card to farm. The number 2 card in my opinion is Black Rose of the Battlefield. The 15% agility party buff is one of the best in the game, essential for raids, amazing for PvP. Remember when the Scion of House Beowulf card was the most coveted card in the game? There's a reason why, and it's that agility party buff. Having a strong agility card allows you to more easily farm raids and trials and brutal difficulty quests, which means better and easier UR gear for your account. You can place higher in class match, meaning more Bijor. The long-term return on your investment for this card simply cannot be measured. The unit effect of 10 accuracy is decent, it's nothing to write home about, but look at the stats on this beauty: 184 magic and 4 spirit. The Shadow Flare Vision ability is a cool added bonus to this card and a great combo ability if you're into live PvP. And again, this is not a dark only card, but the 25 accuracy on the dark units is just a cherry on top of this already amazing card. Plus, just look at this Vision card art. This is a 10 out of 10 from the Gumi art team. Come on, we're all adults here. You guys know what I'm talking about. The next recommendation comes in the form of FENRIR. If you're watching this video right now and you don't have FENRIR at level 99, click that pause button on your player, load up War of the Visions, and go buy the shards in the MOG shop. This card is in the MOG shop as of the making of this video, which means that every player should have this maxed or on their way to maxing it out. Guys, like half of the abilities in the game are magic attacks, so the 20% magic resistance is such a great party buff for both PvE and PvP. Yuna, Black Witch Helena, Garvel, magic attacks are always going to be a strong part of the meta, so the FENRIR card will almost always be useful for the entire lifespan of the game. Just like Odin, this is not an ice only card, but the plus 50% attack bonus is smooth country gravy for those strong ice teams. The card also offers up a solid 120 attack and even better for agility on the card, another card that every account should max out. While this card is in the MOG shop, make sure you're getting every shard you can. Similarly, the Solidus Vision card provides a 20% slash attack resistance for your entire party, and most if not all of the strong physical attackers in War of the Visions are slash attackers. King Mont, 2B, Cloud, Gilgamesh, Oron, Dwayne, Darth Stern, the list just goes on and on. Slash is the most common attack type for physical attackers, and just like Jake G, Square Enix just can't quit loving their slash units, so this card will likely be viable for the entire life of the game. This Vision card also offers up a kinda neat 10 magic attack to the holder, but also a whopping 178 magic, which is a massive number for magic attackers, making it a great card for any caster to hold onto. There's a plethora of strong light units in the game as well, so the bonus 25% HP makes it a staple for light teams who don't already have Bahamut and Carbuncle, etc. This card is in the Mog shop as well, but the shards are quite a bit harder to get since it's in the Arena shop. They're kind of expensive, but well worth the investment of your Arena medals. Buy up the shards and supplement with hard quests as needed. The next two cards that can help you tremendously in PvP are Titan and Blossoms in the Dark. These two cards add 25% Maneater when using physical and magic attacks respectively, which is pretty much just a general 25% damage boost to your entire party. Unlike Ifrit and Ramuh, these two cards are much more focused towards PvP with the Maneater bonus, as most PvE bosses aren't human type. When the Titan card came out, it was touted as primarily a card for Pierce teams because of the unit bonus and specific buffs to Glaciella, but as players realized, hey, 25% damage all the time in PvP is kinda good, this card began to pop up in many of the top PvP teams in Arena, Guild Battles, and Class Match. Personally, I think the Blossoms card might be even better than Titan. It provides the same buff for magic units, and you have the magic bonus on the unit bonus of plus 10% and a crazy 186 magic on the card. You also get this Ruinja ability for casters, which is kind of like a mini flare. This card is crazy good, especially if you are a proud owner of Yuna or Mama Helena. Finally, I want to talk a bit more about Ifrit and Ramuh, and these ones are pretty straightforward. Plus 50% attack or magic as a party buff is very useful for almost any squad. Depending on the type of challenge, where either magic or physical attacks are the direction you need to take, these cards are simple plug and play vision cards to do more damage. If choosing between the two, Ifrit is probably ultimately more useful, as physical only teams are much more common and easy to build than magic only teams. Ifrit will help with slash, pierce, strike, and missile units, whereas Ramuh will only help with casters. Neither of the unit or elemental specific buffs on these cards are particularly powerful or notable, but plus 50% attack or magic plays really well in both PvP and PvE. For honorable mentions, I want to bring up the Echoing Screams and Trousseau cards. Again, magic only teams are a little bit harder to assemble, but Trousseau is just a great catch-all bonus to magic attack. Echoing Screams is great for PvP, but more importantly, provides a huge help to slash chaining teams for those raids. Both of these cards are generally more useful than the counterparts Frederica's Dream or Snowy Fields, only because those attack types are a bit harder to chain together or assemble single type teams with. Anyway guys, that's it for this list. Hopefully this will help you decide what vision cards you should try and focus on when choosing your vision card hard quests. If you max out the cards on this list, your account will be very well prepared to tackle almost any challenge in War of the Visions. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll catch you next time.